Hey, beautiful seekers. What's up? Welcome. Love Live, where we talk about your love life live. Okay, who's in the house? Feel free to let me know where you're tuning from. What is your zodiac sign? Even if you're not watching this live, later in the comments, I really like to take the room and just it's nice places in the world and knowing the energy by the zodiac signs. It's cool. Let's see, I haven't finalized properly everything in the, there we go. Oh, now we're ready. Okay, so this will be for the next 2 weeks, next 14 days, Sunday the 1st through Sunday the 5th of next month. I will go over all 13 signs, from Aries to Pisces, but then also Ophiuchus. Happy Passover to all my Jewish Israelite friends out there in the world, who celebrate exiting from slavery to liberty. May it be literal, especially for the hostages that are still held captive. Yeah, so much love to you and anyone celebrating anything. We just had yesterday Jupiter conjunct Uranus in Taurus, 21 degrees. I don't feel inspired to talk about it. I don't think, yeah, I'm not feeling it. It's okay. I feel like jumping to the signs and talking to you about love. That's my mood. Um, so I hope you're up for it. So the Light Years Tarot is the deck I'll be working with. And if I feel like I need to switch decks, I will transition to the tarot. If your name is Morgainne. I'm going to have coffee while we talk. I'm going to snack on chocolate. This is a chill vibe. You're welcome to have your coffee, tea, snack as well, of course. Um, yeah, not so much for a chill vibe. That's all. Maybe it's not for you, and that's right as well. Okay, all right. Let's just do this. Yattering. You're not here for me yattering. In 10 minutes. Yeah, yeah. So, love messages for the next 2 weeks, please. For all the signs. I'm going to start with Aries. Happy post-birthday. I hope you had a lovely birthday season. It was there's a lot of planets in your sign right now. You had the solar eclipse. I think about the solar eclipse, it's such a powerful new beginning, and that doesn't really have space or room for it without release of some sort, ending of some sort. That's a way of things. Unless you are been totally cleared of things that are not in service of you and your higher self, it probably alongside this alongside ending, and that's okay. Or maybe this way in the next 8 months. But let's see specifically now for the next for Aries. Love for Aries, love, please. Sun, moon, rising, yes, in Jupiter as well. Aries.
Aries, please. Next 2 weeks. Let me know, guys, that you can hear me well. Last time we had a little bit of a sound issue, so I just want to know that you can hear me well. Good. And you're having a good experience there. Okay. Aries, what's going on with Aries? What am I feeling for Aries? I pick up that it's actually a question someone is asking themselves. What am I feeling for Aries? Like someone is actually wondering what their feelings are for you. They're like, am I crushing on Aries or am I in love with Aries? Like something like that. Like someone is like a little bit bewildered or surprised. Maybe it caught them by surprise. Maybe they didn't see it coming or not. They're somehow, but they're like, what? Aries? Okay, cool. More please for Aries. That's one card. I want to have 2 more cards. Where are you guys? I see you in the chat. I see you in the numbers. I see that you're in the room, but you're not saying hi to me. Why? Did we have a quarrel? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Oh my God, there's a train. It's like, I bet you can hear it super loud. I'm shuffling. I'm not stalling. I'm not being flaky. It's just when it reaches the right card. Oh my gosh, this train just move away. It's like, why do we need 17 honks? 2, 3 honks are not enough? We need 17 honks. It's a very demanding train. It really likes, to notify everyone that it's around consistently. Motherfucker! See, we lost 5 people just because of the train. Not because of me, because of the train. Survival mechanism. Okay. There we go. Here's another card. One more for Aries. There we go, Aries. We have your reading. Fascinating. Aries, what we have for you for your love life for the next 2 weeks is the Tower, Justice, and Ace of Pentacles. That's a very intense card. So something is definitely ending, but it's ending quite dramatically, and in a very cutting way, in a very absolute way. I feel like you're trying to make or get order in things. You're done with the chaos, you're done with the drama. Maybe you're in a relationship with someone that just there's constant drama or issues, and you're like, I need a clean slate. I need a clear mindset. I can't be in this mess. I'm getting up on a mess. And the Justice card comes here and be like, no more patience, no more understanding, no more accepting. There's this ace of pentacles, there's this beautiful, powerful beginning waiting for me. I'm hearing it from you, Aries, and it's like, I don't need this. So Aries is piecing out from a situation that has been a bit tumultuous. Either that or it's going to be felt in the next couple of weeks. But I see you really like super zen about it. Like um you're not shaken by it. You're kind of cool, almost too cool. And they're gonna be like, why are you so cool? Do you not care? It's almost like at this point, you're done caring. I'm assuming you have been super patient, super tolerant, giving another chance and another chance, caring and trying, and it's like something is just not working, and there's a collapse of a commitment of some sort. If you're not in a relationship, not everyone is in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, be a collapse of a belief system, a mindset you had regarding love life or love in general or romance, that is breaking down, but you are so clear-minded with it. Like, you're not frazzled, you're not in denial, you're not trying to control it, you're letting it drop, which is uh, pretty high frequency of you. You understand that life is a wheel and there's an ending and a beginning, and you understand just inherently, like, you feel like, okay, if this mindset of mine is collapsing, or if this relationship is collapsing, it's just making room for this powerful rebirth of something beautiful and abundant that I'm excited for. Like, it's so spiritually mature. Um, and the Ace of Pentacles shows that there is a new potential commitment or relationship. Um, I don't see you alone, Aries, for a long time. So if you have been single for a long time, I see the end of that um, solitary phase. If you've been in a relationship that is now not working, I don't see you staying, and you're becoming single. I don't see you staying single. Like, it all happens pretty fast. And the reason it's happening fast is not because you're meshy or messy. You're so clear-minded, you know what to do, you know what to say, you know how to approach it. You're on top of it. So basically, Aries, I don't think you need my advice. I think this reading maybe serve more as a confirmation and as a support, maybe a little bit of a good job. You got this. Also, what this could be is that's not in contradiction, it's an addition. It can also be like a shocking new relationship, like something that you would never anticipate or plan or think, like that. It's like it's been hidden from you or something. Suddenly it's clear and it's like, whoa. And it's happening fast. Um, but it has a strong foundation of truth and connection, real connection. So it's not like fast but unreliable, right? Um, it's like a seed that has been planted for a very long time in the soil, and now it's finally spurses out, but then it's like rapidly growing because it's been preparing well. So congratulations, Aries. It's so different from the past readings in the past few weeks that have been really kind of Twilight Zoney and mystical and unclear and abstract, but also romantic, weird. Things are becoming uber. I think the fact that Mercury is moving direct in a few days, in the first week for this time of reading is going to be super helpful. Like, your mind is just gonna get it. Okay, you're just gonna know what's right. You're just gonna know what your truth or what the truth is, depending. Okay, this normally never happens when I've gone through an entire reading for a sign and I had no one say hi to me in the chat. What is happening? And I see that you guys are here. That's the thing. It's one thing if there were no people here, but I see that you guys are here. Watch out. I want to move to Taurus, but I'm a little bit sad right now because you just came into my home and no one says hello to me. Everyone is ignoring me. You guys went straight to the food or to the beverages and you're like ignoring your host. Is that nice? No. Okay, maybe you lost your tongue. Maybe you lost your fingers. I hope not. I hope you still have your fingers. Well, all right. Okay. Me, myself, and I and the signs. Oh, all right. Hello. Ethereal echoes. Namaste. God in me sees God in Buddha in me honors Buddha in you too. Thank you for joining. Um, that was an awesome reading. Good for you. Or shalom. Shalom. That too. Shalom as well. Hi and peace. I feel like that kid that everyone ignores that has to beg for attention. And it's like, this is my birthday party. Right? Like, oh, I need to give me attention. I just so sad. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. used to it. I'm not used to it. All right, so I'm messing with you guys. All right, I'm making fun of myself while teasing you guys. So Taurus. Taurus, hi. Happy birthday. It's your birthday season. You deserve a happy birthday, and I hope you get it. There's a shock element to it. With the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction in your sign, and the sun now being in your sign. Um, that will, I feel like, make it very, very evident and brilliant, surprising. Has a wow effect to it for you, just in general for your birthday season, kind of as a message is coming through. Now to focus on your love life the next 2 weeks of Taurus. Well, show me love for Taurus for the next 2 weeks, please, for the next 14 days. Hey, Chaos Cat, good afternoon to you as well. Thank you for being both a moderator and a channel member. I appreciate you. Okay. Edward, namaste and shalom. Again and all. Also a moderator. Moderator. Great. Yes, do your thing. Love for Taurus for the next 2 weeks. So, oh, nice. There we have one card out. I'll wait for 2 more before I start talking. 2 more cards to showcase love message for us. There we go. Okay, interesting. We have 3 of Cups, Strength, and 6 of Swords. Taurus, I feel like you're pulled by something. A sense of duty of some sort, or a sense of community. I don't see you choosing love in the next 2 weeks. I see you choosing friendships or community or a sense of responsibility or duty for something um, that requires a level of either transition or move. Does require perseverance and a level of sacrifice, but it's something that you take upon yourself willingly and from a place of devotion. I see you making like some sort of either an altruistic or a higher type of decision. The reason it's not painful is because you're highly spiritual and you understand the value in it, so it fills your heart with light. But by any objective means for human beings, it's something that is in and of itself can is hurtful. So if that's the case, if you resonate with this, first of all, please also acknowledge your heart. Um, have the higher overview, right? Have the broader understanding. Don't, dwell in the misery. That's fine, but also don't completely shun it and deny yourself of your frustrating. Um, it's actually the humble thing to acknowledge when we're in pain. I do see you feeling like someone is turning their back on you. Um, like, let's say this is actually choosing love. Let's say it's actually the opposite. It's possible for some of you. There is one narrative that is coming up, coming through, I'm sorry, that speaks of having to turn your back to either a community or a group or a friend or friends. Um, doing the opposite and actually choosing love. So it's interesting. It's like the reading itself presents both groups of Taurians out there, the dissonance between your love life and a group or community, and your sense of duty to them versus them. One of you are evidently choosing this, the others of you are evidently choosing that. And I think that's a matter of your own personal circumstances and of course free choice. But it's interesting that this message is on this axis, right? It's kind of a Leo Aquarius axis. Um, choosing different things. How's the sound, by the way? Let me know how the sound is right now. You understand what I'm saying? Or it's super frustrating to watch and hard to experience properly. I'm only asking because last time we had it a little bit. Yeah, so basically Taurus, okay. Let's have a little bit of clarity. If Taurus is because these are love readings, show us the love aspect in this for Taurus in the next 2 weeks. Devil. Okay, so you feel like whatever love interest you have in your life in the next 2 weeks, there's something tempting about them, or maybe um, possibly wrong about the situation that you shouldn't, something that you shouldn't do, something that is wrong. There's a level of taboo to it. Maybe that's why you feel like you need to choose between this person, community, or others. That's not what I'm getting though intuitively from this situation though. I feel like it's more so your interpretation of this person or of this situation. There's something else that creates contrast or um, dissonance or conflict between this and that. But it's not that one is good and the other is bad. It's just sometimes sometimes two things are true but contradictory. That makes making a choice a lot harder. Um, what are you called by? This is a very interesting reading. It keeps pulling me, like when I want to go move on to Gemini, say it keeps pulling me back. What else is there to tell Taurus about this, please? The Wheel of Fortune and Eight of Cups. Things that find themselves ending or leaving your life, let them. It's meant to be. You're meant to walk away from things at this time, a certain person or a certain group. Keep the group aspect is coming through. Um, doesn't have to be a group, could be the other way around. You're moving from a person to a group, you're moving from a group to a person. That duality keeps coming through. It's like not one story that takes present, that takes center stage. Um, Let go, let be. I know it's the most annoying advice in the world, but it's just what the cards are kind of demanding of me to say in a way. Anyway, Doris, I hope this wasn't too confusing. I hope this was more beneficial than confusing and I'm confused by this. Okay, Gemini. Hmm, what is going on with Gemini, please? Message for love for Gemini for the next 2 weeks, please. Focus on the love life. One, two more. Oh, too many cards. Okay. Wow, Gemini. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's fascinating and beautiful. You have the star card, the death card, nine of cups. Okay. You've been wishing for something so deeply and so in all your heart and all your being, and it's coming to pass in the next 2 weeks. It's actually happening. Stumble upon a treasure. It's a treasure inside of you. You realize how much love you have for someone, and that transforms you. It's a love that really transforms you inside. It helps you really get to know yourself, heal a lot of aspects of yourself that were kept very, very shunned by you. It's like the Pandora box is open, and you find out that not only is it not full of demons, it's actually mostly full of treasure. And um, it's okay to trust yourself, to trust your heart, to trust intentions. Maybe you have had a little bit of a, um, crisis with yourself. You weren't sure if you can trust yourself or something like that. But you realize that you can. You realize that you've allowed yourself to yourself, and that it's beautiful. And that allows someone to see that, right? 'Cause as soon as you open that box, it's not just yourself that's able to enjoy yourself. Others that are able to see you are. So I feel like you'll have a wish fulfilled in the next 2 weeks to do with love that it's been in the mind, right? In the intellect, that was where that wish was made. But now that you went truly within, it got integrated in your subconscious, your psyche, and then that is what has brought that manifestation, what is bringing it into reality. Um, Kat, I see that you're saying, can she not see the chat? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 messages in total in the chat. I don't know, is that what you're referring to, or is there something that I'm missing? Unless you're tuning in, unless you started the video from the beginning and I'm already later on and you're responding to what I said earlier. Anyway, Gemini, so okay, you want some clarity of who this person is. Who is this person for Gemini? Wheel of Fortune again, Taurus also had it. It's someone that is in a lot more alignment with who you are now after this work that you've done, after this inner transformation that you've um, pursued and created. It's someone that you'll be like, you used to feel like they're you're not on their league or something. Uh, that you're like, I can't believe this person is interested in me or something like that. But believe it. Um, how do you see yourself the way others see you, Gemini? So and it's gonna feel very lucky, very fortunate. Like the Wheel of Fortune, the Star and Nine of Cups, like a lottery win or something. But with love, because this is a love reading. So this is incredible. And someone that will change your life, especially with the death card. There's immense transformation in your life. Maybe being with them will have you move somewhere or completely change your perspective on something, have a different worldview on something that I don't know. It could be anything, but you're really changing and transforming the connection with them. Right. Now, Cancer. Are you guys still here and can you see me as I'm speaking right now? Or are you guys in delay and seeing the beginning of the video? I'm a little bit confused with what's going on with what is happening. Oh well, I'll just keep talking and hope for the best. Okay, Cancer. Thank you, Gemini. Let's see. So Cancer. Sorry, deck is like a little bit stiff. Long shuffle is easy. The other decks. Cancer. Love for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the next 2 weeks, please. 3 cards. That's convenient. Oh, so we have 9 of Wands and 7 of Wands. Yes, everything seems fine. Audio sometimes cuts out low. But is it like in a way that you guys just can't follow and you don't understand what I'm saying? Or is it a way that is just not perfect? Um, okay, so Cancer, you have 2 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and 7 of Wands for the next 2 weeks. I see you kind of turning your gaze away from a relationship that you're in, from a love interest that you have. Like it's existing in your life. You're dating this person, maybe you're with this person, but you're either constantly waiting for the other shoe to drop. You're like, this is too good to be true, or something like that. Or I feel like yeah, this is gonna end, so whatever, something like that. You're just really trying to work on that level of fear or paranoia or anxiety, trying to find the center within yourself um, of of belief and trust and positivity, I guess, and optimism. It's hard. It's a challenge. I feel like you've probably been hurt a lot, or maybe there were situations that you thought, "Oh my God, this is it," or "This is so great," and then it just into nothing. Um, and so you're like, you just kind of lost faith. You're not very like, it will end. I'll stay there for as long as it is. But it's like the energy is telling you to like focus your energy. Don't let your energy be spread out or dispersed like that by lack of faith, by negativity. Even if it doesn't work out, even if it doesn't get filled into something even deeper, that's okay. There's no way for you to know right now. You're not meant to know right now. You're meant to enjoy the experience. Um, and just take it one moment at a time. I see you feeling alone, even though you're not alone. And when I say you're not alone, I don't mean just technically you're not alone, like technically you're in a relationship. I mean, like totally not alone. There's someone, other people who really care about you. There's also for some of you, there's someone that you're interested in, that you wanna deepen your connection with, but you're holding on because there's a lot going on in your life right now. Either you're super busy or there's something really crazy happening, you just don't have the mindset or the time or the energy, or you feel like you're not able to give them what you wanna give them. So you just kinda ignore it or ignore them or act like kinda waiting for things to calm down, that you have to keep in mind there's never good timing for anything. Life is always crazy, there's always something. If that's the case, maybe at least let them know. Um, so 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 that they can decide for themselves as well, or decide with you depending on the situation, but also so that you don't regret not saying anything, you know? You never know what tomorrow brings, if there is a tomorrow. So, yeah, my nose is itching, so that's confirmation, so good luck with that, Cancer. Mm, let's drink some water instead of all this coffee. Okay, now we have Leo. The sword, there's a tremendous echo. Okay, thank you for letting me know, and hello. If I do, how's this? Is there echo now? 1, 2, 1, 2. Unos, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco, seis. Any echo now? That sucks. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's not fun to have a unpleasant sound experience. Better. Okay, good. So I'm gonna keep the camera here. Hmm. Okay. Leo, love for Leo for the next 14 days, please. Message for Leo for their love life in the next 14 days. That's one. Two more. Two. Okay. We have 4 cards. Leo, you always get the most extravagant. Page of Swords and the Lovers. Maybe there's a Gemini in your story. And then the World and the Star. Definitely a lot of air energy. Okay. Wow. This is a love story for the ages. You are, um, hi, Mountain Girl. Happy Sunday. Welcome. Okay. Leo, you're dreaming of something out of this world, like an as you wish kind of thing. Romeo and Juliet, Juliet with a happy ending. Um, you're in a hyper romantic mindset, purposefully saying mind. There's a lot here. It's reading. A lot of fantasy, a lot of storytelling, a lot of collecting from different Disney stories and different fantasies and kind of creating your story in your head. I'm almost done writing my list of a perfect person. Uh, and on one hand, there's something very magical to this, very romantic, very sweet. On the other hand, be careful because you're not treading on earth. You're not treading on the ground. And for love to be felt and experienced on earth, it needs to come from the earth as well as from the mind. Um, and also sometimes when we put someone up, when we have such um, magnanimous story in our head, and then we meet someone and we kind of want them to be that person. So we place them as the character in that story. We dress them up with all the, with the outfit and make them out to be, and maybe there's aspects to the story that exist in that person, but inevitably at one point you'll realize you're not completely that character that you've created, or your story is not exactly that story. Well, people have free choice and they change, and reality. So if you were to do that, you might, if you were to put someone on a pedestal of fantasy and perfection, bound to fail. Then you feel cheated. But the thing is, that wouldn't be fair because you're not actually cheated. You're the one who put that narrative onto them, and then when they didn't live up to what it is that you expected them to be, you got upset with them. You see what I'm reaching at? Try to look at the person you're with or potentially going to date or whatever in the next 2 weeks, or generally speaking, as a of when you think of a potential love, try to think of them first and foremost as an imperfect, lovely person, right? And accept, don't expect them to be all of the things. I think it's not fair. No one is all of the things. You're setting them up to fail and to be a disappointment. That's hurtful as well, to be on the receiving end of that. Um, to be admired and adored, and then find out that you're dropped from the pedestal and like disgraced, or whatever. That's quite cruel, actually, especially if you're not the one who placed yourself on that pedestal to begin with. So keep that in mind. Um, there is a beautiful love story ahead for you, but don't let it fall. Don't let the reality fall trapped to the story. Let the reality be what it is. Be what it is. It might surprise you how beautiful the imperfections of reality can be. Okay, good luck. Um, Thank you, Mountain Girl, for being a moderator and a channel member and for doing that work. I appreciate that. Libra transition, welcome. Um, I had Libra transition. I had a Scorpio woman always putting a cheater narrative on me because of her past. We didn't work out. Yeah, that can happen too. It can happen for, kind of think that you're the most amazing person, think that you're the worst. Either way, it's projection. So now we're going to start Virgo. Next one is Virgo. Thank you for your patience. I need some sugar rush. All right, Virgo, I'm excited for you guys. What's going on with love for Virgo in the next 2 weeks? 14 days. Kat, yeah, I think there may have been a delay. I don't know. For a very long time, I didn't see anything in anyone in the chat. So maybe I don't know what settled. Just couldn't see it. Maybe I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, Virgo. Message for Virgo, please. For love in the next days. What's going on with Virgo's love life? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Wait. Ooh la la. Eight of Swords, Six of Wands, and Strength. So we might be dealing with a Leo because there's two cards that represents Leo. So Virgo, you're actually starring in the next 2 weeks. People are interested in you. Maybe you have suitors, maybe you have one person that is super into you, and you have other suitors. Like people see you as someone very magnanimous, very attractive, very charismatic, very interesting, very positive, very warm, very inspiring, like all the things. But with the Eight of Swords, you're like in your mind, you're not feeling, you feel insecure, you feel unloved, you feel like you're a burden, like there's really warped translation of reality right now for you, Virgo, and I wonder what's going on. You have Neptune still, it's been there for a long time in your seventh house, but I don't know, it seems to be playing out even stronger at this time. Like it gives you this insecure illusion of not being desired. There's one person specifically that truly desires you and they have genuine feelings for you. They're like really in love with you and they see your beauty inside and out. They see your power. They really see your spirit. They s- they think, oh my God, this person, the Virgo is so beautiful inside and out. Like they really see the I don't know. I feel like they're very inspired by you, overwhelmed even with the Six of Wands. It's like it's not just this one person. You have a lot of suitors. You have a lot of people interested in you, and you're very popular in general in the next 2 weeks. I'm not sure where this is coming from. So maybe you want to maybe you want to meditate a little bit, do some emotional work, try to go to the source of it. Consider that people have their own stuff going on. You know, maybe they're in their head and they're behaving a certain way that has nothing to do with you, but you're reading it as if it has to do with you. People are a little whack at this time. You know, there's a lot going on. Um, anyway, yeah. Specific about this one person that finds Virgo to be so. Show us this person who's for Virgo in the next 2 weeks. The star, they're really infatuated with you, Virgo. It's like real love. It's like when they're next to you, it's like their knees shake. They tremble a little bit. Um, they almost feel like they found their dream person. Um, very genuine, heartfelt feelings. They really see you. They really see you, not just the personality, the super charismatic or popular personality on the outside, but they really see the inner spirit in you. The lion and the lamb. They see like delicate power in you or powerful delicacy. I don't know. It's very, but here you are entrenched with fears and insecurity. Cut it out. Start seeing yourself in the mirror for what you actually are. Maybe it's over humility. I don't know. Okay, good luck, Virgo. All right, now we're moving next to Libra. First, we'll take a 1 minute break. So I'll see you in 1 minute.
דורות האפתרו, אורת התור אהבתו. The wheel of life speaks the laws of love. Hello there, beautiful Tarochi Morgainne, the existential shift here. You want to undergo a true spiritual quest, a shamanic journey, the path of the heart to discover the bunkai, the secret applications of tarot. You are so fed up with the superficial books you can find everywhere with information that you can find everywhere. What about the deep stuff from different cultures, different times in history? What about the other occult systems within it, like astrology, numerology, Kabbalah, Greek mythology? I've put all of it within 90 pre-recorded classes that I made just for you. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, hour long, within my own private living room with me. Feels like a one-on-one. And you get to truly learn tarot. Go to vimeo.com/on-demand/tarot masterclass or click the direct link below in the description box.
Hi, you're back. I'm back. What? Okay, we're back. Sorry, I flaked out for a moment. Right. Libra. Now Libra. Love for Libra for the next 14 days, please. Search for Libra for the next 14 days. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Love life for Libra for the next 2 weeks. Those are a lot of cards. We'll take them. Whoa. So we have Ace of Wands and 3 of Wands. And 4 of Wands and 2 of Wands. Oh my gosh. And Knight of Swords. So basically we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4 of Pentacles. I thought it was 4 of Wands. I read it's 4 of Wands. I thought it was 1, 2, 3, 4 of Wands. 1, 2, 3 Wands and 4 of Pentacles and Knights. Anyway, that is still beautiful. Exactly. Fascinating. I'm just into this. Oh, Libra, this is a real interesting story unfolding here. It's like, ah. Okay, so it's like you're home or you're wherever you're at. You're in a specific place and that's where you're at, but physically, and maybe your schedule and your day-to-day routine, but your mind is somewhere else and it's burning. And it's burning so intensely that you're creating this bridge between where you're at physically and where your mind is. And it's almost like that place is also where you're at, even though geographically it's not. Or that person is with you close, even though physically they're not. You either feel this person, you're thinking about going somewhere where this person is, or you're thinking of traveling to them, or yeah, you're thinking about going there. And there's so much going on where you're at. So it's not just, you can't just pick up and go, you know? But it's like you're so overwhelmingly like big aspect of you is over there, either with them or in that place. So it's almost like you're torn into like two yous, one that is here and one that is there. But it's like, these two aspects of yourself are like natural Mercury drops. You just want to integrate and return to being one, to being you. So it's really painful in the system. So it's like Are you going to make a decision soon? Like, it's almost like, well, I'm here, so this is my decision, this is where I'm at. But then you keep going back, you keep going there with your mind or your heart or your spirit, and you keep checking. Maybe it's someone you keep checking on them on social media, or you keep asking other people about them, or even contacting them. Uh, I'm strongly feeling that this is someone that is somewhere else geographically, or from somewhere else. This could be someone who's from somewhere else, but it creates it's a somewhere else that is very different, so it creates a gap between the two of you. But then because you feel so strongly about them and so connected to them, it's almost like that gap is bridged. Um, Very interesting. I think you're just about to hop on the road and go to see them or visit them, or maybe join them. Maybe they're going and you want to join them. Um, you keep researching that place. Um, and I see you like going back and forth and out in your mind to go, to not go, to stay, to not stay. And then suddenly something happens and you just go your car and you drive, you just hop on a plane and you fly. And it's like after a period of seesaw, um, and you're trying to learn about this person or that place or that culture to do with this person, but none the wise like there's no more wise than the one with experience, experience of walking the path. You can look at the map as much as you want, but you'll never know the path as well as someone who actually walked it even once. So experience. Go try. I don't know. Stop giving yourself a headache. You're giving me a headache. It's based on a lot of desire and crazy desire, crazy expansion of the mind. You're like, you just want to be there, but you also just want to be here. Ah, but you can't be in two places at once. It's like driving you insane. Welcome to the frustration of spirit when it's aware of itself, when a soul becomes aware of itself or remembers the freedom that it has when it's without a body, and then and then from that perspective, experiencing what it's like to be a human in this condensed 3D form, uh, not being able to be in two places at once or like travel super fast. Hey, we're here to be human, fellas. We're here to be human. Is what it is. Luckily, bro, that was what's going on. I hope it was beneficial. I don't like it when leaders just tell me how I'm feeling. Okay, I already know what I'm feeling, but what's next? What should I do? I feel like I just read the situation, like, not if that's the case, but I feel like it's so internal and so instinctual that it's like it's just gonna happen from within, when the time is right. So it is now time for Scorpio. By the way, how's the sound now? Did the echo disperse? Can you hear me well now? Love for Scorpio for the next 2 weeks, please. Rising Venus, Jupiter, love for Scorpio for the next 2 weeks. one. One, two, three. Okay, we have Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Emperor. You want someone that is possibly ignoring you or doesn't seem too bothered by you or too interested in their world. They're busy, they're going there, they're going there, they're planning, they're doing. Uh, their life is not about you, and you're like, I love this. And it really kind of wakes up instinctively or this urge. It's a very masculine thing. So if you're a woman, then you're tapped into your masculinity here. And you're really in your masculinity. Could be the other way around. Maybe you're this person who's like in their realm, kind of not giving too much attention or importance to the other person, and it's driving them not wild, but it definitely strengthens their interest, deepens their interest. And it makes this person willing to go where they need to go to spend time with the Queen of Swords. Uh, They want to, it's like, this is someone that is used to having people want their approval, but this Queen of Swords doesn't need their approval, and they like that. And that makes them want to have her approval, ironically enough. Um, and this Emperor is playing chess in their head on, okay, what will make this Queen of Swords prioritize me or want me or look at me or be interested in me. And it's like this Queen of Swords has a whirlwind of worlds that she thinks about, that she cares about, that she's interested in, that she's focused on. And it's like I don't think this Emperor is even in her conscious mind. I don't think she's. I mean, maybe she knows it. It could be he or she, by the way. Like I'm just saying, Queen of Swords versus Emperor, but gender-wise, it could be anyone, anything. Um, like maybe she knows this emperor, but not, I don't know, doesn't like think about him, doesn't like wonder about him. She's just busy in her stuff. Uh, so in the next 2 weeks, I see this emperor kind of trying to figure this out. Anything else about this with Scorpio? And I see if you're in a relationship, I see one of you turning their back to the other and kind of not be interested in dating, just kind of looking for reasons to ignore or to walk away or to do other stuff. Um, Yeah, okay. Someone is cutting communication, Eight of Wands. I see someone kind of either ghosting or cutting out someone, ignoring. Um, there's definitely a cutting communication, and this person has a reason. It's the Queen of Swords that's doing that. And then the Emperor is like, if that's the case, the Emperor is like, oh, she'll come back and talk to me. Oh, it's temporary. She's just playing games. But the thing is, with her, it's not a game. It's like a very genuine place where she just doesn't want to talk to this or doesn't have interest. But the Emperor's like, oh, it's just a game. Like the Emperor's projecting his mind games onto her. Oh, it's just a game. She'll reach out, or she won't be ghosting me, or she won't be ignoring me around the house, or something like that. And I think what this Emperor doesn't understand is that it's authentic and sincere what this Queen of Swords is doing. She's not interested in talking to them. So if the Emperor was to just keep waiting for her to, it's not gonna work. Strategy for the Emperor, if you're the Emperor, is to not have a strategy and be more honest and open. And if you're the Queen of Swords, like the less you worry or care, the more they're, I don't know, driven by it. But keep in mind that's not a reason to be like that. I know you're natural about this. It's not a tactic that you're doing. But for future reference, if you were to like, oh, back when I was like this, so don't be like, okay, now I'll pretend to be like this. and get that result. That never works. It just doesn't. Okay, good luck, Scorpio. Next is Sagittarius. We have 5 more signs. We have Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and Ophiuchus. Thank you, Mountain Girl. Mhm. Give me one moment, please. Fast forward 5 seconds. That's fine. Another 5 seconds. That's fine. Okay. Sagittarius. Love for Saggy for the next 2 weeks. Love for Sag for the next 2 weeks. 1, 2 more for Sagittarius for the next 14 days. Great. 8 of Cups in the reverse. And then Empress in the World. Very interesting. Don't test, deliver. That's what I'm hearing. Don't test, deliver. Don't be tested, except to be delivered. Right? What do I mean by that? So don't give the person tests on whether or not they're this or that with you. Just be kind and present and abundant. Just as much as you expect them to prove themselves to you, you need to prove yourselves to them, which leads me to it can also be the other way around. Don't be okay with them constantly testing you. Think, wait, are they passing my test? I'm constantly being tested. Are they passing my test? Right? They keep demanding me to be at a certain standard. Are they at my standard? Right? So standards of generosity, of abundance, of success, of connection, all the perfect stuff that you expect of them, you should expect of yourself, and vice versa. Um, don't have any of you project what you're supposed to live up to or rise up to. Don't project it on the other side, right? If you're supposed to work on, just an example, if you're supposed to work on your communication and um, being more present, don't constantly expect them to be more communicative and more present. Like I'm picking up a level of deflection, but all in all, with the Empress and the World, some of you are dealing with someone. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a parallel, another narrative coming. That was that, but now you're getting another reading from the same cards. Um, there's either someone returning in the next 2 weeks from a long journey, or they're not going in the next 2 weeks on a long journey. There's something to do with completion. Um, something that like a situation that was thought to be like an ongoing progression or continuing or possibly about to change. There's a level of completion, so there's no transition or change or progression in there. It's just it gets settled. So the case doesn't continue in court, it gets settled, right? So you don't keep driving to the next destination, you just stay put, something like that. Um, there's a level of restfulness, feeling like there's no need to be moved, just in certain level of like in satisfaction. So that's for the next 2 weeks. So this person and or yourself or the two of you are just kind of absorbing life slash the other one another for what it is, as you are, as they are now. There's no sudden whatever. That's for the next 2 weeks anyway. Okay. Good luck, Sandy. Next is Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's up, Cappies? What is going on with my Cappy seeker? Hey, Cappy. How are you? How you doing? How are you doing? Message for love for Capricorn for the next 2 weeks. One, oh, two actually. All right, one more. Oh, goodness. Okay, Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, and Three of Swords. Hmm. Capricorn, that's very interesting energy that I'm tapping into. I'm tapping into vengeance and someone's desire to see the other person in pain. Obviously, if it's you, let it go. Not worth the karma. I get that they may have caused you a lot of pain, that you want to see them in pain. I'm not judging you for that, actually. I understand that sometimes we can get so hurt, and I'm not taking away from their responsibility. But I am saying it's not going to end well. You know? When you plan vengeance, you gotta dig two graves. I don't know that it's worth it. Um, if it's the other way around, if someone seems to keep hurting you, and they say, "Oh, it's a mistake." It's not a mistake. It's actually purposeful. Harsh words are meant to hurt you. They know what they're doing, and then they gaslight you. And at this point, it's a ruthless game one of you has tapped into. Maybe even the two of you are doing this to one another. Um, but you're digging a deeper and deeper hole to your heart that will make it a lot harder for it to leave. If you're in this really toxic, painful situation, just walk away. I don't see you walking away in the next 2 weeks. I see you entrenching yourself deeper into this misery. I can't meddle with your free choice. Keep in mind, this will not improve. This is not a situation that will improve. There's something about the energy between the two of you that is very hazardous and hurtful and lonely. That's one thing. Another thing that is coming up, being that I have like different groups from the different signs, like um, Sagittarius also had like two readings like that. Another sign had it, so that's okay. That's cool. Um, you're a diverse bunch, my sisters. So another reading that is coming through from these cards is that there's someone that you're dealing with that is going through an extraordinarily painful and scary time. And approaching it from a place of like thinking is not helping them. That's not what they need. Um, not what they want. It's not helpful to them. See, the only lights that I see in these cards is here this bowl of colors and this like, it's so deep that it's already so deep in the dark that there's already like what they need is heartfelt um, empathy and compassion. I don't think this is something you can resolve. I don't think this is something you can try and fix. Capricorn tendency to, and it's your love language. You know, you want to fix things for them. You want to make it better. I don't think you can. Not this. So just be there. You know, if that's the case, if you resonate with this reading, if you're dealing with someone in this situation, just be there for them. You know, be a friend, be a lover, you know, whatever the dynamic is, and um, be a be a compassionate, understanding, non-judgmental ear. Um, show up for them, express sympathy, camaraderie, whatever the case may be. They don't need you to fix it. They need you to stand by them as they go through it, or to sit next to them as they go through it. Okay, so good luck, complex reading, but you know, you did it. Hello, sports cards, brass trains, video games. Welcome. 13 likes. Cool. I wasn't thinking about players. Yeah, just drink water. Okay. Mm, sorry, I had to itch myself. Okay, message for Aquarius for the next 14 days for love. Love message for Aquarius for the next 14 days. Okay, one more. Six of Pentacles and Five of Swords, followed by Nine of Wands and Judgment. So Aquarius, you've been making yourself okay with something that has been imbalanced, a relationship or a dynamic that is imbalanced in your life. You stayed on the fence, you're staying on the fence, being like, it will resolve, it will be okay, it will improve, it will get balanced. I don't see that happening. What I do see happening in the next 2 weeks is you experiencing a level of awakening or self-empowerment, kind of stepping outside of your own brain, trying to excuse certain behaviors, either by you or by the other person. In reality, kind of hitting you in the face, quote unquote, and a certain level of profound understanding is kind of settling in about the situation with this person, about how they behave, how you behave, decision made, push to be made. You've been trying to sit on the fence for quite some time, thinking things will be clear, things will improve, and you realize that it's just not the reality, it's just not how things are unfolding. Um, Picking up, communicate, don't assume, right? Some of you are assuming something about someone you're dealing with. Um, express yourself. Like, don't assume that they know that they're making you feel a certain way. Don't assume that they know what it is you need. Do you know what you need? Right? So they're only giving you as much as you ask for. And you haven't been expecting them to know, or you're certain that they know. I don't think that's the case. I think there's some lacking communication here. But I do see it also being pushed to the edge of your capacity. It's like you've been carrying this for a while and it's frustrating. Mm, it's giving you a headache, and you're freeing yourself from it. Your spirit is like enough. That's it. So there will be a breakthrough in this matter next 2 weeks, but might not be very pleasant. This is something that seemed to have been dragged. It's like an awakening of some sort, not very comfortable. In this and a decision made in order to balance the situation that has been imbalanced. Thank you for being here and for your patience. All right, next is Pisces. Hey, Pisces. What's up, seekers? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. For love, what is happening? Why do I feel like a game show host when I'm talking to you right now? What's up? Okay, love for Pisces for the next 2 weeks. Love for Pisces for the next 2 weeks. One, more, more Pisces for love for the next 14 days. Okay. Lovers, Page of Pentacles, and Eight of Pentacles. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. I'm saying this because 2 cards out of the 3 can symbolize Virgo. It doesn't have to be a Virgo person. Okay. Pisces, you're acting like a Virgo. That's what it is. So there's something actually super romantic in your life and very exciting. Something that like a stereotypical Pisces would be like over the roof with joy. But here you bring the Page of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles. Very dry realism. Like, oh, I'm not gonna let this confuse me. I'm not gonna let this take away from my focus when it comes to work and my studies. Yes, I'm laughing at you a little bit because sure, that's great. You know what else is a part of reality? Love and romance. And it's okay. It doesn't mean that you're imbalanced, doesn't mean that you're flaky, it doesn't mean that you're irresponsible. Maybe you've been this way. You worked really hard to maintain your individuality, stability, and make smart choices and prioritize and not completely self-sacrifice yourself. And you went from that you did great work, but then you went to the other extreme of overly realistic, right? Not giving a chance, not allowing yourself to dream a little bit. It's okay. It's safe for you to do so. There's magic in this connection. There's something that you don't see coming that is going to start very like simple and unassuming, but might flourish into something like, whoa, right? So it's not going to be like presenting itself as like overwhelming romance. Now, if you're not single and this is not something that is coming in, let's say you're in a relationship, um, make some time for romance, Pisces. Know you're so focused on your studies and on your work and on your research or your creativity and you're doing amazing, but you know, there's a person that they want your attention, they want your connection, they want uh, to show you their love, you know. So either way, single or not single, yourself loose a little bit, you know, loosen your hair, just for the next 2 weeks anyway. Um, cut the magic trick. There's another reading coming through. Stop with the spells. Stop with the writing lists and burning them. Stop trying to invoke a specific person that creates a mess that you can't even begin to imagine that will backfire at you maybe a year from now, maybe 10 years from now. Who the heck knows? Let it be. Let it be. Magic has a life of its own. It knows to appear in your life. You don't have to call it again and again and again. Anything, it makes it be like, oh, let magic feel like they just want to show up on your doorstep unannounced, surprising you. Okay? Good luck. Now, last but not least, Ophiuchus, Secret 13. If you are an actual Ophiuchus, sometime between um, November 28th-ish to December 18th-ish, that's technically Ophiuchus. However, if you're Secret 13, meaning you're not technically an Ophiuchus, but you either feel like you're an integration of the zodiac signs, or you're none of them, or you simply didn't resonate with the other messages, maybe Ophiuchus will work for you. Okay? Love for Ophiuchus for the next 14 days. In the meantime, as I shuffle, I want to remind you guys, I'm on social media, on Instagram and on X, existential shift. Other aspects of messages and life I present there gives the existential shift in this life. So come and join me there as well. If you knew you lasted this long, you're part of the shift. Just you may as well press subscribe and join it. Um, Obviously, if you hadn't pressed the like button yet, press it because you're here. It means that you've enjoyed it. So that will just be honest to your actual experience. Um, yeah, that. What else? Comment your thoughts. I can't answer all the comments, of course, but I do read all of them, and I'm always curious what you guys, feel and think. Um, check out first and foremost. Thank you to all my channel members. Your support is really meaningful and heartwarming. And thank you for both the reciprocity energetically and for, of course, the monetary support and reciprocity. The first two tiers, it's reciprocity for the work that I do here on YouTube. I post a lot of free content. And the following three, the third and fourth and fifth tiers also grant you exclusive VIP content, including but not limited to Tarot Masterclass, which if you're serious about your spiritual studies, check that out. That would be for you. Um, Oh, if you want to book a private reading with me, if you want to speak with me personally about your situation, you can book a phone session or a video session live. You just go to the existentialshift.as.me. I believe it's written right here. Link is also supposed to be in the description box. And we can talk, really, really talk. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to get to know you. I can't wait to help you truly on your specific unique path. Also the option of booking a pre-recorded reading, a live reading. Check it out. All the information is there. What else? What else? What else? I think this is it pretty much. Yeah. Oh, if you're subscribed and you're interested in my content, it's pretty important that you also press the bell button and turn on notifications on you to receive notifications from YouTube. That way you don't miss out on content. I get a lot of, oh, I missed your live. Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, I didn't know that my reading for my sign was up already. Um, I've been here this entire time. I've went nowhere. So maybe you're just not informed. So make sure you help YouTube help you by giving it the opportunity to do so. Okay? That's pretty much it, I believe. If you have any questions, let me chat. Now would be the time. So, you guys, special message for love for Lucas for the next 14 days, please. Love for Lucas. Oh, those are okay. We'll take it. Six of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, And King of Wands. Okay, we have a lot of people in the house. Uh, two queens and a king, and then 4 and 6 of pentacles. Well, that's interesting, Ophiuchus. Okay. So we have a water queen, an air queen, a fire king, and then we don't have a court card for the pentacles, but then the other minor arcana are pentacles. So we have earth, water, fire, and air. The three of them are presented as people. Um, I would say you have different people in your life, Ophiuchus, kind of pulling you in different fascinating directions simultaneously, creating this diverse layered experience in life right now. And you're very grounded through it, like you know your place, like you have this rooted sense of a self or a place, which you kind of go out and explore from. And you have maybe you have different relationships or different communities that you're connecting with. They all represent such different things, but it's versatile and diverse. Now, I forgot for a moment, this is actually a love reading, so let me focus this on love. Um, okay, Ophiuchus, you express this very intense focus, both emotional and cognitive. You seem to be really in your world, in your zone, what it is you care about, what it is that you're passionate about, what it is that you believe in, what it is that you do, whether it be at work, belief system, again, relationships, communities. If you're building something and someone is watching you, and I don't think you're aware, I think you're just super zoned in on your stuff, in a good way. You're doing your thing. Someone is fascinated by it. They're very drawn to it, attracted to it, impressed by it, and they're kind of watching you. I see them waiting for the right time. They're waiting for the right time to approach you or to reach out to you or to initiate action with you. They're doing so because they don't know if you have room for them in your life. They don't know if they can fit in your life. They're uncertain of that. They don't want to impose. They're not insecure. It's not like, oh, I'm insecure. I don't want to impose on it. It's more like respectful and wise. I like this person. Um, will they initiate or approach in the next 2 weeks? Of Swords? I don't think so. I think you're also very focused on something that you're dealing with, Ophiuchus, like, and they are possibly also scared of rejection. Again, it's not insecurity, they're just worried that um, if they'll do it in the wrong timing, they will miss on the opportunity. If I asked Ophiuchus out too early when they're not ready or when they're super in their mind, then it might just get phased out and won't happen. Maybe I should wait until this or that. I don't see you initiating in the next 2 weeks. However, if you recognize who this is in the next 2 weeks and you kind of try to express that you're available if that's the case and if you're interested, right? But if you show them that you're available or insinuate that you have time for it or whatever, then they might feel more emboldened or confident in approaching you. Thank you guys so very much. Stay magic, stay true. I love you from here to the moon and then to other realms and backwards. And I'll see you soon.
הגעתי ללמד וללמוד, ערפו את ראשי אך לא יותר מכשפת, שווה לרקוד.